लक्ष्मीनाथसमारम्भां नाथयामुनमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome back to Rasikyam. In this season, I am taking you through some of the evergreen compositions ever sought after by the Carnatic music audience. This time, yes, the theme is somewhat focusing on the audience's requirements, isn't it? But yeah, there are a few compositions that all of us tend to connect. When I say audience, I'm referring to each and one of us. We could be artists, you could be artists yourselves, but you also tend to enjoy a composition, and when you do that, you are an audience for that composition. And when you love it, that is when that composition becomes evergreen. In this episode, I'm here with a composition in Kannada, in KalyanaVasantam. This KalyanaVasanta is a very overwhelming raga. It's so different. The effect it produces is completely different. It can invoke pathos, it can invoke desperation, it can invoke a questioning tone. That is what today's composition does. Purandara Dasar looks at the Lord and says, I used to be Chinapanayaka, I used to be a very crafty businessman, but I have relinquished all that wealth. Today I have become Purandara. I have chosen and placed my trust in you. Why don't you have mercy on me? Why are you delaying that mercy on me? Till now, why don't you have mercy? If anybody else would have said, oh, I pity Purandara, but you don't seem to be saying that. Why? Inudaya parade dasana mele. Sometimes when the Lord puts us into testing situations, we might lose faith in God. Purandara Dasar says, I will not lose faith in you. Innu daya barade, he says, don't you have any mercy on me? Yet now you don't seem to have mercy on me. Innu daya barade. But despite that, my faith in you will not flag. Dasana mele. I will ever be your dasa. I have no second thought about that. But don't you have mercy on me? Pannaga Shayana Shri Parama Purusha Hariye Innudaya Parade. Pannaga Shayana. Pannaga is the serpent, Adisesha. You recline on Adisesha, Pannaga Shayana, Parama Purusha. O Supreme Person, whom else shall I seek refuge in? Please, why? I beg of you, I plead with you, why no mercy on me? Innudaya Bharade Hariye. Nana Deshagalali, Nana Bandhugalali, Nana Yonigalali, Nalitu Hutti. I was born in different places. You know, we go through so many janmas. Nana Deshagalali, in different countries I was born. Nana Yonigalali. I was born in different places, different continents. Nana Bandhugalalli. I was born among different relatives, different kith and kin. And Nalidu Hutti. I was born there and I forgot you. I thought about me. I was damned in the hell called selfishness. Nanu nannadu yemba narakadolage biddu. But, you know, some faiths believe that when you do something wrong, you go to permanent hell. In our sampradaya, heaven and hell are not permanent themselves. You can go to heaven, you can go to hell, but that situation will always change. There is something that does not change, something that is always constant. It is bliss. It is mukti, moksha. So to get to that, you need to have one very important tool, one important aid to get there. He was in hell. Nannadu emba narakadolage biddu. But something easily got me out of that hell. What is that? It was a good thought. And what was that good thought? Neene gati yendu nambida dasana mele. Neene gati yendu. I believe I have placed I believe only in you. There's a difference between saying, I believe in you. The second statement, I believe only in you. I don't believe in anyone else. No? Look at the difference it makes. I believe only in you. Ni ne. I believe only ni ne gati yandu. Sometimes we don't realize why there is a stress. ஒரு கமக்கம் கொடுக்கறச்ச கூட ஏன் அந்த இடத்துல கமக்கம் கொடுக்குறோம், ஏன் அங்கே பாஸ் கொடுக்குறோம். We don't realize unless and until someone actually breaks the kirtanam and explains to us. When that is done, the way we look at a kriti changes. This happens only by way and way of listening, isn't it? When you attend a concert over and over and again, you find some versions of a kriti are better. Some versions, it's nice, but somehow adakinta it chanagittu. You get that kind of a comparison. Why is it that happens? Because the way it is presented is more appealing, and it becomes more appealing because while presenting there must be a forethought. That happens only by delving into a composition. Only if you understand the mindset of a composer will we be able to present a composition better, isn't it? The same Nine Gati could have been sung in a different tempo, but Nine Gati Yandu, each time you stress there, it is not your stress, it is the stress of Purandara Dasar. The emphasis that Purandara Dasar is giving to Sharanagati, Nine Gati, surrender in you. Nine Gati endu nambida ee dasana mele innu dayabarade. Why no mercy on me, Panduranga, Vithala, Paramapurusha? I am telling you, he goes on to telling what he does. It is not important just to believe in God. Every action that we discharge, every duty that we discharge must be directed towards God. It is not possible for all of us to say, I believe in God and I will sit down, I will not do anything. That laid back attitude is not going to help. Purandara Dasar says, performing that Sharanagati, going to God, is one thing. But when we are here, I have directed everything to you. I have directed everything. Manova kayadinda maduva karmagalella danavanta kaninage danyarpita. There are all the actions we do. I have a laptop, I have a phone, I have a recorder, I can talk, I can walk, I can exercise. Many things a person does. But all of them will fall into three categories. Those actions delivered by the mind, those actions delivered by the tongue, by speech, and those actions delivered by the body. Manas, vak is speech, and kaya is the body, physically actions delivered by the body. So all three actions, this is called mukarna, trikarna, the three actions. That is why you will come across the word three actions. All the thousands of actions are classified as three actions, and those three actions I surrender to you. Danavantaka, slayer of rakshasas, slayer of ogres, Danavantaka ninage arpita. They are all offerings to you. Everything I do is to you, is for you. Just a quick recollection of what I heard by Vidushi Vishakahari in one of the Harikathas. She was telling that we don't have much emphasis given to prayer. We in Sanatana Dharma, we don't say go to a temple on this particular day and worship. You have to worship, otherwise you will go to hell. You have to do this puja, otherwise you will go to hell. That emphasis for performing any obeisance, any austerity, observing austerities, and there's no emphasis. Ekadashi, you want to do it. If you don't want, don't do it. Anything, pradosham, you want to do it, otherwise don't do it. There is no emphasis that you have to do it. This hour of the day you have to do the puja, nothing like that. But the emphasis is on living a dharmic life, living a pious life. Leading such a life is the true prayer. Not going to the temple and coming out as a bad person. You go to the temple, go there in front of Lord Srinivasa, you have your mind fixed somewhere else. That doesn't form any kind of prayer. So the emphasis on leading a pious life is what Purandara Dasar gives out here. All the three actions that we perform should be directed towards God. They must be based on dharma. Nine Gati Amdu. Purandara Dasar has done a lot of things. He has traveled the length and breadth of the country. He has been a very successful businessman. Today we say Wall Street tycoon. He has been the Wall Street tycoon of his times. But Purandara Dasar says, what is the point? What is the point of doing all of that? Yenu madidarenu prana ninnadu swami. What is the point of all that? Because nothing belongs to me. Why will I say the worldly wealth that I have amassed belongs to me when my life doesn't belong to me? Prana ninnadu swami. I belong to you. What do I care about the rest of the world when I belong to you? Prana ninnadu swami. Srinatha Purandara Vittalana Dasana Mele Inudaya Parade. I am your Dasa, Srinatha, Lord of Lakshmi. Shri is Lakshmi, Lord of Lakshmi, Purandara Vittala. Purandara Vittala is the mudra, the namankita of Purandara Dasar. Purandara Vittala, why have you no mercy on me? You know, the questioning KalyanaVasantam, Purandara Dasar's plea with the Paramapurusha. Evergreen composition. The moment any artist sings this, I'm sure all of us applaud it. Such a lovely composition it easily connects all of us to it. You don't really need an explanation at all. You don't even need to know Kannada to love this composition. I really hope you enjoyed the words of Purandara Dasar, and stay tuned for more and more such compositions to come in this show Rasikyam. Until then, this is your host Ashrit signing off. Jai Shri Krishna.